What is good, my nasty ass wrestlers? If you guys don't know me, my name's Isaac and I post a new video here on my wrestling channel every single day. So if you like my content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And a quick question before I start my video. I was wondering, I want to train for an MMA fight, and I was wondering if you guys wanted to see me get in the process of that. My plan is to train for 2 months before, every single day redlining, right? I already went to jiu-jitsu today. I'm gonna run tonight. I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu again tonight. I'm gonna do as much training as I can for 2 months. Then I'm gonna sign up for a fight with an 8-week long camp. Hopefully that'll prepare me. I'm not starting fresh. I do know a little bit of jiu-jitsu. I do know a little bit of boxing, a little bit of kickboxing, a little bit of wrestling. I've done them each for over 3 years, right? So I'm kind of elementary, but I think I have a good mix, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys are interested in watching me do that, then definitely let me know in the comments and send me a like button. But as you can tell by the title of my video, today I'm talking about my 4 best grips for wrestling, okay? So a lot of time kids will go like this, kids will go like this, kids will go like this, kids will go like this. There's a bunch of different types of grips for when you're wrestling. And when someone grabs a wrist, they'll go like this with all 4 fingers, or they'll go like this, or have the thumb on the outside, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of different types of grips. So my favorite kind of grip, starting, right, is a one-handed grip. You usually use it from neutral, but you can use it in any position. Anywhere where you need to do a strong pulling motion and they are going to be resisting. You know what I mean? You're going to use the claw, okay? It looks just like this. My thumb is tucked next to my index fingers, and my index fingers are curled, okay? And now with the claw, you want to focus on, if I'm grabbing someone's arm for inside bicep control, you want to focus on getting your fingers around their bone and just really digging in with your fingers right here, all right, and making it really hard for them, because when you're wrestling, you want to keep your opponent away from you. If you can pull them down, then you're pulling them into you, and that's good setup for a shot. Also with with a 2-on-1, I use a claw right here too, or with a claw or the spiral ride, use a claw right here because you have to pull really hard. The claw is very useful when you're trying to stop someone from doing big movements, you know what I mean? It conserves a lot of energy not to have your thumb under here, right? Because having your thumb under makes your forearm muscles, it takes, I don't know how many muscles are in there, but it takes some percentage of your muscles to try and stop their arm, right? So if my arm's like this, right? He's in a 2-on-1. All the pressure should be on me, keeping this dude's arm from getting away from me this way, right? If it's coming this way, that's good. If it's coming into me, that's good, right? So I shouldn't waste any strength with this thumb, right? Because it will never be coming this way. This kid will never be pulling his own arm into me, right? And if he does, that's good. You want to use all your forearm muscles in wrapping around that bone and locking in. Same thing with the neck, right? Same thing with everything that you do, a shoulder, everything, when you use the claw. Keep that in mind. Very good grip. It took me a long time to realize to do that, all right? And now tip number 2, I actually learned this at J Rob, so I have to give him some credit. J Robinson taught me this specifically, okay? When you're going for wrist control, because with wrists, if it's past the elbow, then they can move it any which way. If it's from shoulder to elbow, they can only really move it out. You know what I mean? They're not really strong pulling it in and getting away. So when you grab the wrist, you don't go like this. You focus all your strength into your middle and your thumb. Your middle finger and your thumb. And this grip, it uses all your forearm strength in just this one part. You know what I mean? And in my personal experience, this is how it was explained to me. This works way better than using all 4 fingers. Because this, you can hold on for at least, I would say, 40% longer, right? Without having all that lactic acid build up in your arm and you're not dead. Everybody's been there when they're riding legs or they're doing a wrist ride or whatever, and they're just holding onto this dude's wrist as hard as they can, and after 30 seconds of it, they can barely clap. They have no strength in their arm at all. And now in a wrestling match, you shouldn't be just holding onto a wrist for a long period of time, but I understand that happens a lot. And this, you can hold on way longer, and it's way harder to get out of. Grip number three is, if you're standing and you're trying to control his torso for a throw, right? You're trying to control the top part of this man's body. Like what I've figured to be the best is to wrap around his back when you're facing him, right? You're facing him like this. Go around his back and get an S grip. Get an S grip, right? Now this works because the S grip is super adjustable. You know what I mean? You can go all sorts of different ways with this S grip. Like you're just making two fists. You know what I mean? You're making two fists and they're locking in like this. You're like, there's a reason why fists are weapons of choice, because your forearm is the strongest. It makes the wrist the strongest. So you want to be like this. Okay, for me, this arm would be over the shoulder, this arm would be under the armpit, and I'm trying to bring his chest into my chest to set up for my throw and build him up. Grip number 4, all right? If you can't get this, then go for the overhook, okay? So my number 1 is, if I'm trying to throw someone, is to get double unders, right? I think that's everyone's. If you get double unders and you lock the grip, you want to lock like this, all right? Because with the S grip, you don't have your back as much to pull you in. You know what I mean? If you have double underhooks, you can use your back. You can use your back like this. I know everyone's used that machine, like the seated row in the gym, right? Where you have the 2 ropes and you pull into your back. It's that same motion. It's just like a row. You go like, if you grip like this, like it opens up your whole back to just putting all that strength into the hands and bringing him into you. You know what I mean? A lot of the time I'll crack kids' backs like while I'm wrestling them just because I'm pulling so hard. I used to be like funking around with this, with like, I used to lock my pinkies. I don't know why, just completely wasted all my pinky strength. Pinkies are very important, by the way, if you guys don't know. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Definitely let me know about what you guys think about me training for a fight. If you guys like my video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.